Hi guys, and welcome to yet another brewery with me, Jakob. Today I have a guest, Tua. He's
Hello.
a fellow beer home brewer and beer lover. And
correct.
today we're having a 5 different beers from Godthåb Bryghus, which is a brewery in Greenland. I think they make 6 beers on bottle, and this is 5 out of those 6. Well, I think we'll start out with this one, Nanoq beer, which is a Octoberfest jubileum, what do you call it? Anniversary
Anniversary
beer,
beer, a jubileum beer.
for Pacific, which is the main grocer in Greenland, grocery store, grocery store here. But let's just get this one cracked right away. Yes. Well, poured here, it's a what do you call dark amber? What's it called?
It's kind of amber, and maybe with a little copper note to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice head.
Yeah.
Well, not much of it, but
Yeah, orange tinted off white.
yeah,
But
as you would expect. The aroma is typical.
lager kind of. But it's not lager. I know they don't brew lagers at the brewery actually.
Well, you get that kind of fruity, estery,
Yeah.
and you get a little maybe hay.
Yeah, hay note as well. Some Pilsner type malt I think they've
Yeah.
used. But yeah,
That's right.
cheers. What was it on? It was on
5%.
5%, yeah.
So that's the low end.
Yeah. Yeah, of the brewery's beer.
Yeah, the rest of the beers here are 5.09%
And upwards.
and upwards, but the ones we got right here.
Yeah. Well, this is actually... if I should define it kind of style-wise, this is like those classic beers, darker lagers.
Yeah,
That Pilsner lager, caramel Pilsner.
yeah, maybe kind of like a Vienna lager kind of pils.
Yeah. A nice color, but drinkable. But... Well, yeah, and there's nothing much to say about this. Rating-wise, for me, this is a 42 beer. This is average, below average.
Yeah, average, low average.
So
A little high on the, a little heavy on the alcohol. You get some heat from the alcohol, definitely, I think. And
not much else.
no, not much else. Which is, I would say, a little uncommon. You would expect some more flavor from the aroma.
Yeah,
But there is some flavor, but the overall impression is alcohol.
yeah.
I think.
Well, yeah. We'll be right back with the next beer.
Okay, next beer in the lineup is
Aaveq, which means what's it called? Walrus.
Walrus.
Walrus. Yeah. It's another of the staples, I think.
So straight off, it's straw colored,
Yeah.
as you would expect a Pilsner lager to be. Oh, this has some sweet corn.
Yeah, corn, kind of hay. Taste, smell.
Kind of fruity too.
Almost like those killer beer smell.
Yeah, you got those, yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's check it out.
Wow, very fruity.
Yeah. I think it's from the yeast. Maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Very killer beer kind of tasting. Not my favorite style of all the styles. There's 2 styles I I'm not that fond about. It's Keller beer and brown ale.
I like Keller beer, but
Well,
as an original Pilsner style,
Yeah.
I like it. Since you often get it unfiltered and unpasteurized, you get a lot more flavor to it. But this one here looks like it's definitely been filtered.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's a little funny that they on the homepage states that they won't filter it and it will be with live yeast or with yeast and bottle conditioned. But these aren't bottle conditioned. I think they are force carbonated. But maybe it's a choice they had. What do you call it? It was a necessity from the system.
$15.
Yeah.
$15 worth out of those 15, $7.50 is tax. Pure alcohol tax, nothing else.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, rating wise for me, this is actually a little better than the Nanoq beer. I would say around 60 above average. Nothing in particular special about that, but it's a great beer. I prefer this over that, but I'm not too fond of the style.
well, in itself, I think it's a good example of. I guess they're shooting for a continental European Pilsner, and I think it's a pretty good example of European continental Pilsner, but. But there's nothing that stands out. It makes you think, "Wow, I need another pint."
Yeah.
It's just good for quenching the thirst and good for average, everyday consumption.
Yeah. Well, we're back, and this time around we're looking at the Snow Fox. I don't think you need translation for that one, but yeah. It's another 5.09%.
Yes. So taking it straight to the limit.
Yeah. But we were discussing a little, and by the looks of it, they are force carbonated, and they're brewed at, or not brewed at, but bottled at Nanoq, which is the corporation or firm thing which bottles all the beers and all the soda
pops, yeah.
soda pops in all of Greenland. So I think they are forced to force carbonate and filter the beer before they can bottle them. So that may be why they are so clear and filtered and dead. Yeah.
Well, this is even more a hue of.
It's a
straw, clean, bright amber. I would say it's even brighter than the previous beer.
Yeah, but a fun. It has a fun tint to it, kind of almost, what do you call it, caramel tint color. But
yeah, I see what you mean. But
yeah, but it's not much. But one finger, to know whitehead.
Yep,
a whitehead. Yeah.
Not a whole lot of aroma going on in this one. Well,
nothing. There's a little hay note maybe, but
yeah,
nothing much else.
No, not that much.
And actually, it's a little shame because it was the one I was looking a little forward to because I like the label.
Yeah.
It's a sweet little label.
Which just goes to prove that with a good label you can sell
pretty much anything.
Pretty much anything, yeah.
Yeah. Well, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, well, we definitely moved into the more
subtle parts. But this is actually for, I don't know, it's a ale, but I'm almost fooled to believe that this is a Pilsner lager style. It's spot on the style wise.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this reminds me of Danish Pilsner. Actually, you got that little cooked corn in it. You got the kind of full-bodied, but still dry finish.
And then it has this perfect amount of hop bitterness to kind of spice it up or freshen it up.
Just give it a little there in the end.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But again, nothing particular. It's clean and refreshing. I would pick it up before much more else beer. But for the price, I wouldn't. But rating wise for me, this is
this is about a $5.
Yeah. All of the bottles is about $5 per bottle
in that area.
So that's
and you get 33 centiliters. So
that's pretty steep.
Yeah, that's like an average price for craft beer, I would say here in Denmark.
But you get average price. But this isn't craft beer as such. This is I wouldn't call it craft beer. I'm a little disappointed actually. I would call it beer.
Yeah, just your average good
everyday beer.
Everyday Pilsner, yeah. So,
but rating wise, 52. It's above average, a little above average, but I still prefer the Aaveq, the Walrus one. But
yeah, 50, 52.
Yeah.
Not it's not a go-to beer, but it's still a good beer.
Yeah, it is, definitely. You can compare it with Carlsberg and Tuborg.
Yeah,
no problem.
Yeah. Red. Up is Aaveq the Red.
Yep.
I presume it's a red ale of sorts, but let's have a look.
Again, same color as before, actually.
More
darker.
This is more copper.
Yeah.
Over in a little copper colored, off white.
Yeah, head.
White head, yeah.
Almost no head. But let's check out the room. Ooh. A lot of caramel notes.
I was just gonna say,
What?
It's pretty heavy on the caramel and the cara.
Yeah, cara notes. But not sweet caramel as such. More dry caramel, tree kind of caramel.
I was just gonna say, there's a little nut in there, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Or
hazelnut kind of.
Yeah.
Smell maybe. But should we check it out?
Sure.
Cheers. There's hazelnut in the taste.
Yeah.
But it's pretty subtle, I would say. There's not much taste going on.
Sweet beer.
Yeah, sweet.
Definitely on the malty side.
But a little hop presence. There is actually some hop presence.
Yeah.
But it's not overwhelming.
No, I think it's very much in the background.
Yeah.
And you get the caramel and the malt up front, and then you just get a little bitterness to kind of
even out
or balance it. a bit.
Was this the big one or no 5.9? That's well.
This could taste like a cheap beer here in Denmark.
Yeah, actually, correct.
Some of the mega swells, specialty beers.
Yeah.
Specialty lagers.
I think if they could, they would have put the alcohol in this one up to about 9%. I think that would have been the goal with Aaveq the Red, maybe. So, but fine beer. Rating wise for me, this is a 40. It's on the lower end of these so far.
I do like the malt in it, but I do not like the hazelnut, the caramel. It's a little too overly.
Yeah, it's almost, almost too much.
Yeah, so I would give it a 42.
Yeah. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
The color in it, copperish kind of.
Yeah.
Almost like the others as well.
Yeah, I was just going to say that this is pretty much the copper color we'd seen in the previous beer.
Yeah. The head, off-white, almost non-existent.
Yep.
Killer beer, I'm thinking. Let's check out.
Yeah.
Yeah, killer beer. You don't taste the alcohol as such. You get a little heat, alcohol heat. Mouthfeel is medium. Again, killer beer. I think killer beer. I won't say Märzen as such. I haven't had many of those styles, or those beers, but yeah, I don't know.
It's what I should say, it's a bit hard to distinguish this one here from the Aaveq the Red.
Yeah, it's very hard. If I didn't know better, I would say it's the same beer.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more alcohol-y, but
it definitely got the heat from the alcohol, and not as much hazelnut to it.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that burned hazelnut shell kind of thing. But,
Yeah, it's not as
beside that, it's
the same beer.
same beer. Yeah.
I'm calling the same beer. Yeah, but
One thing I think it's worth noting is that all these beer are really smooth. You know, there's not anything metallic or anything.
yeah, there's no flaw in them as such.
No.
Yeah, and I would say it's a great range, and if you are in Greenland for some reason, go check it out. But yeah, you don't have much choice in beer in Greenland, anyways. But those would go fine.
I'd say they're definitely better than a Carlsberg Tuborg,
Yeah.
if that's what you're used to. So,
But if you are there, go for Aaveq, the Walrus one. I would say that was one of my favorites so far. Rating wise, for me, this is a 45 beer. It's a boring bland, but style wise, fine. I would think.
yeah, definitely. It's another easy drinking kind of just swell it down beer.
Yeah, but I think if the brewers from Greenland want to make a beer or hit the beer scene in Denmark and all the rest of the world, they really need to pump up the game, or what you say.
They need to change their game around
Yeah.
because I don't see them coming into any market with these beers because the beer market is already overflown with
much cheaper, less flawed, and consistent beer.
Well, yeah,
the same style.
yeah. It's already there's enough lagers out there.
Yeah.
they need to change their game into something more exotic, I would think. Using maybe Greenlandic herbs or
it's not enough to use only Greenlandic water.
No,
it's what do you call it? Inland, the ice from Greenland.
Yeah, the ice cap.
Yeah, it's not enough to make a lager, which is overpriced, and then just state it's brewed with inland or Greenland ice water.
Yeah,
it's not enough. It's just boring.
I mean, you could do that with an average IO filter. You can make the exact same water. So,
well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and
thank you for watching, and
thank you for visiting my channel. Hopefully, there will be much more of a tour in the future.
Let's hope so.
And I will see you guys in another beer review. Please comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And cheers.
Cheers.